Aha, tohle nefunguje. To nefunguje. Co to znamená? Tohle teda nevím. Už vím. Moment. Ježiši, zase to chce nějaký kapča. Funguje. Co s ní je? Mrcho, funguj. Tohle taky ne. No, dobrý. No, uvidíme, třeba se to rozfunguje. Takže dámy a pánové, dneska si budeme povídat zase anglicky. Po předvčerejším úspěšném výměně, no ona není úplně úspěšná výměně elektrobaterie v autě, se budeme věnovat takový hodně jednodušší práci. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we will speak English again. 2 days ago I was streaming replacement the battery in the EV. It was successful from mechanical point of view. Battery is inside the car. It's well fixed. No problem. We found no problem because it's not plug and play. It's unplug and plug a new one and it works. But we have some problems on the CAN bus. On the CAN bus going to the car because there is a bridge between battery and the rest of the car, and we are getting some errors on the CAN bus in the car. These are occasional errors which appears in the list of fail codes, and sometimes one time the car switched on the check engine light. It's not now in the symbol of the engine. There is just the exclamation mark with the small icon of the car. So you have to get used to it, because check engine will be never again in the EVs because there is no engine. And there was some miscommunication on some modules, but the car was driving well. I was driving fully charged battery to the Liberec and back. It's, I don't know, 10 kilometers there, 10 kilometers back, something like this. And I ended at 80% of state of charge. So I used less than 20% because it was not charged to 100%. This car doesn't charge to 100%. This was at 97, 97.7, something like this. And I was also driving around the block and for some shipment to some distribution point. And so the capacity of the battery is great. We went from 12 amp hours to 24 in the winter, in the cold time, because battery was cooled to, I don't know, 5 degrees. And so it's simply double capacity. We were driving like 60-70 kilometers in the summer, 60 in the winter, and now car is expecting something like it's charged to 80%. It expects something like 140-130 kilometers range. So I think 100 kilometers is in the very safety margin in the winter. And I think if we want to go to the little bit to the end of the battery capacity, we can drive 150 kilometers in summer. I think it's great because the car which was driving like 60 kilometers and you have to charge, and the charging never was faster than, if I saw 30 kilowatts on the charger, on DC charger, it was great, but it was like 3 minutes and then dropped down to 20, and then next 5 minutes and it went down to something like 15, and then the rest of charging battery was in 15 kilowatts. Now I was at 80%. No, I was at 70%, 75 or 70%, and I connected charger and it ran 5 minutes on 47 kilowatts. So this is completely different situation, because we were getting something useful like 25 kilowatts to the 40 state of charge, 40%, then it started to drop, and after 60% it runs on 10 or less kilowatts charging power. So the battery was really small, so the range of this car was really short, like 50 kilometers in winter, and you have to wait to charge it to 80%, half of hour, 3/4 of hour, yeah, something like this. Not half of hour. It was more, sometimes in 50 minutes, to get something like 85%, because if you want to reach next charging station, you need to have, to be safe, you have to have more than 80%. And if you go past the half, you cannot go back, because you just, it doesn't enough to get back. So now the car is again normal EV or a normal drivable EV, because the battery is charging much faster. We were trying to go faster, going to the charging station every 20 kilometers and charging from 25 to 50, something like this, or 60 if we were slow with peeing. And it is really fast, but still on 150 kilometers we spent 1 hour of charging. Now we can do 150 kilometers, which is our longest trip we do with this car in summer in one shot without charging. So, and if we want to charge, we will charge somewhere in the 2/3 of the way. When we get something like 40% state of charge, we can lift up to 50 to 60 in, I don't know, 10 minutes, because 10 minutes is enough to get to the bathroom, toilet, and get back. and we can with very big safe margin get to the end of the destination. So I think this car can drive this way each 100 kilometers, 10-15 minutes of charging, peeing, eating, resting, something like this. I need it. I cannot drive 300 kilometers in one row. So I am not. It's car for me, definitely. And now I am very happy with this battery. It's originally 24 kilowatt hours battery. We installed 30 kilowatt hour battery. We didn't install 40 because it's too expensive. Because they are so rare, so it's very expensive. 30 kilowatts batteries are still available with good price. And before we start with this boring job on this Nissan Terrano, and the last information for you: the battery is back in the box, the old one, which has 12 kilowatts, and I am thinking how to use it in the solar off-grid system, and the main question, you can answer it in the chat, or you can later on YouTube add the comments to the video. Should I keep it like this and use original BMS and connect it with 400 volts to the 400 volts to the inverter directly, keep it in the box, not open it, and have these 12 kilowatt hours, with knowledge that there are some cells which are not good and they destroy the complete capacity of the battery, because there are some cells which has better, definitely, because battery has in the bottom, bottom is the back of the car, there is the stock of the battery, which are the cells are installed this way, and the original is this way. So there is a horizontal big brick of the cells are vertically, but there is a big block or brick of the batteries, and inside of this brick is higher temperature than anything everywhere else, and these cells in the middle are mostly degraded. So if I remove these cells and do the 48 volts battery, I don't know, it will be some 14 cells in series, and it will be some seven cells in parallel. So, and I distribute all these from the middle to whole stack. So I will create 48 volts battery, which has in each parallel cells connection one bed, the rest better. So simply I simply take out all cells, measure the capacity, put them in the line going from the top to the worst, and I will create seven modules. I will show you. You can see it. I have one module. You can see how it looks like if I am talking about it. This is the module from this battery from inside. This one, and it has two serial connection of two cells. So one cell is here, one cell is here. So I take these 7 pieces, put them together, connect them in series, and I have 48 volts battery. And I will take the best one and put 7 of these on the table, and then on that I put 7 worst, more worst, and 7, next 7, and I ended with the worst one. So I will have in the first column, I will have the best, worst, and worst one. And in that case, I will distribute the capacity in each column the same. So when I connect them to series, I will have average capacity of this battery, which might be more than 12 kilowatt hours, because now we have one cell somewhere here which is worst, and the capacity of whole bank, because all are in series, depends on this worst cell, because they can be balanced on the top. This will have 4.11 volts, all have 4.11 volts, but when this reach 3.0 volts, the discharging ends, and some cells still have 3.6. So I think if I mix them this way, I will get the better capacity than if they are connected in series in 400 volt constellation. And that's one what I can get. Then I need the inverter for 48 volts, not for 400 volts. I think they are more common because most people are having the battery under 50 volts because it's a safe voltage. Working with 400 volts is not safe. So yeah, it's safe if you do all safety stuff. It's still safe, but it's not for touching bare hands. And having these batteries somewhere connected and have some open connectors with 400 volts is not safe. So in that case, I need it keeping in the box, no, in this box, but in the box of the battery, which is heavy, extremely heavy, because there is a huge amount of steel, because it's a protection on the car. We don't need it, so it's crazy. This battery can be because it's like this. It's not full, this box, like half of this box. On the bottom, it's almost whole box. And if I put it into just the brick, I will get brick like this size of brick, and I have 12 kilowatt hours. But once I get them out, I don't want to have 400 volts because I need to have some closet for it, some cabinet. This must be locked because no one can get inside, because there will be 400 volts inside. So that's why people making 48 volts, 96 volts is also option, but it's out of the safe margin. 100 volts is not safe. If you touch it in DC, it can be dangerous. So that's the one problem, but on the other side, the inverters are not such efficient getting the three-phase 400 volts from 48 volts than if they can go from 400 volts directly without changing voltage. So that's the minus of having these low voltage battery banks, but I will open it because one more thing to have, one more thing to take into consideration is that this is tube for welding wires. I usually take it at the shop when they are empty. They offering it to customers to take it, but because I have a lot of welding wires, I just use them for storing welding wires. I don't know what to say more to this battery. That's the question, what to do. Yeah, one more thing I want to say. I don't know how these cells looks like inside. Anyway, I will open this box in future in some live stream, because they might be not just degraded, they might be physically damaged, because the cells can expand, they can blow, and they can completely destroy that shell or that cover which the cells are inside. In that case, I will have to throw away these cells. So that's why we will be opening the box. I think if you have some opinion to this, let me know in the comment, in the chat on YouTube, preferably on YouTube, because I am not too much big fan on to the Twitch. Even I am broadcasting on Twitch, I am not going there, I am not participating on this platform, because this is mainly game platform, and I'm just trying to reach some people which are gaming with this stuff, if they want to get, if they are bored with watching gameplays, they can look at my live stream. What we are going to do today, we are going to hammer this still not working, that camera, this one, still not working. Can you see me? Oh, hello. No, not working. Not working. I will switch this off again for a while and turn it on. We will see what happens. This one is probably okay. Maybe I should lift it a little bit. No, maybe not. A little bit left. About left. We don't need to see these cutting tools. But we want to go down. Okay. Something like this. Because I will be more working mainly here, and this one can be turned a little bit to this direction. I will move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. I need my gloves. I need to check my gloves. This vinyl gloves, no, literal gloves, not vinyl, literal gloves. Because I found that the shop when I bought these, not having these blue ones, they have only transparent. I don't like to be a surgeon, so I rather use better to use the blue ones for me. And I need to know not just size, I need to thickness. Yeah, 5 grams. Yeah, definitely. No, 5.6. 5 point what? 5.6. It means grams, really? 5.6. It's on the bottom. Let's read it. Yeah, 5.6 gram per piece. So this is the thickest one. I found some e-shop and they had 3 grams, 4 grams, 5 grams, and 5 grams. What was it? This is 5.6 per piece. So we will need probably some other stuff. Okay. Now I know that we need this 5.6. Yeah. I will try to move it. I don't like to move it, but I have to move it. There are some, as usual, there will be some sorting stuff or cleaning, because I always need to be cleaning as ABC. So I need to, it's not cleaning, but you know what I mean. If you work in the mess, we need to clean this one. And I will go outside Maybe I should add some wood into heater, because I think it's not it's almost empty. Too long. I can do this. I can do pretty big mess here. Some small pieces today. Yeah, burning faster. And we have mess here again. Okay, I need to put somewhere this piece of steel. There is water inside. Oh, it is possible that there is water. It's so high that I cannot put it this way because it's higher than, longer than height of this room. Okay, this one is okay. So I don't have any place where I store this stuff in vertical position. Let's keep it for a while here. I don't know what to do with this long one. It must be somewhere horizontally. But I would like to put it outside, but if I put it outside it will get real rusty. Maybe I lift it up to the air, but this is not safe. Once this gets down, it gets down. It's Chinese saying, if something falls down, it falls down. So maybe I should put it on this temporary, on this ladder. Yes. Hold on. Okay. Okay, a little bit in front. Not good, but it's not good because it's wet and steel and laying on the aluminum. That will create definitely some kind of electrical circuit. I will move it a little bit to the middle of the room because I will be doing really big noise. So let's stop this line. You don't see it, but I will show you. This line, this one, on the side out away from us, is lighting less than the second one. I don't know what's happening there, and I found that it was changing the light yesterday. It was really it was okay, and then it was I don't know. It is connected in the middle with these two wires, and it's definitely less powerful than the right one. So I don't know what's happening here. So it's dark here. I am thinking about some extra light here. Maybe yes. We can manage it without it. So I will not take these ear headphones I will use standard ear protection, this one. Then we will start making big noise, and that will be almost whole day, not whole day now, but something like okay. I started 2 compressors because we need more air, and I will be trying to remove all rust from the inside, and you can see the details, something like this. Yeah, maybe this is enough. Yeah, this is add some oil to this. It's definitely gets enough oil because the compressor is putting some oil into air, but it's mostly water. Wow, it's through? Really? And I know why it gets through, because there was sprayed some asphalt or bitumen stuff, and it was creating the perfect space for rusting, perfect environment. So where it was completely exposed is not such rusty as in the place where it was sprayed. I remember you can see that this thick layer on the top, which is partially some asphalt. I will try to avoid having these everywhere. So I will, meantime, put some stuff back to right place, to its place. So hodiny tam nabil. Možná bych mohl vybít. Yeah, I will try it. I will show you some maybe interesting stuff I bought. I don't know how, if I can believe this charger. It's really full of glitches in the software. I have this Makita battery from China. It has no balancing. I have also charger for it from China, which looks very sophisticated, but it just displays the amperes and the voltage and do nothing. This connector is not connected to anything, I think. I don't know, maybe it's just the indication which current it can use. I don't know how this works. And I connected the balancing leads to the cells from this way, and there are washers and just clips connected to these washers. Yeah, maybe the better connection this way. And I was charging this, and you can see the graph, and maybe you can see this. And there is 2 amp hours, 2.188, and charging. This charger lies about the charging capacity. I was testing these batteries several times. They are a little bit expanded, but when I discharge them, I get 5 amp hours. When I charge them, I can get like 2. And then I again discharge them and I get 5. I charge them and I get 2.5 on this charger. So it lies on one side, maybe it lies on both sides, but we will test this. You can see all have 4.09, 4.10, that is quite good balanced. And we will set, how to do this? Maybe I should add some background light, maybe it's better. Yeah. And let's set discharge 3.1. Let's go down, deep down. It cannot go. Okay, so let's use LiPo. We can discharge it deeper. I don't know why, but let's go to 3 volts. Discharge current 1 ampere is, let's do 2. It start to decrease the current in the end, I think. Okay, let's do 1. We have enough time. And I will measure the capacity of this battery. I have much better discharger, the big one with fans and graphs in PC and something like this, but let's do the... It's crazy. It's switching. It's 5 cells and we are back to the voltage. We have to go back again. This is crazy. It doesn't remember anything. 1 amp start. Yeah. It is success if it starts. Yeah, we are discharging it right now. Capacity. And it's running only half amps. Why? Sometimes it doesn't show the real value. And I think because it is not showing real value, it is not counting right in the... we will see. 0.5. I set 1 amp. Why? It is only 0.5. The cells are well charged, so it can go faster. Yeah, maybe because of power. It is 20 volts times it has only 10 watts discharging power. Yeah. This is not good for discharging, but can be done on it. I don't want to bring here the better discharge because the best that discharge cannot monitor cells. It just discharges. I have these leads for charging this. And this balancing wires to be able to charge together, but I am discharging this on different discharger cell by cell. So we will do it once we open the battery. We will have big pile of these and we will be discharging completely 1 or 2 or maybe 3 per day. We will be discharging quite big rate, something like, I don't know, whatever, 10 amps, something like this. It means 10 amps. The batteries in this car has something like 30-40 amp hours, so 4 hours per cell. The problem is with this stuff is that I can remove the rust, which is already well rusted, but if there is something with still the paint which is holding, it's clear that there is the rust below or is starting to rust, it will continue. So the best way to get all the paint, but I think it's not possible. There you can see this is not going down very easily like everywhere else. There is already painted with gelade, and this stuff which is on the rust, it's gelade, and it's really well stuck on. Not here. I didn't expect that I will do the hole into it. Why? It looks like everywhere else it's big and solid, so I don't understand why here. It's not even a place where it can keep the water. Bottom parts not rusty at all, bottom parts not rusty at all, but side, I don't know. You can see this one like a new, this one like new, but this one why I'm doing this, I want to remove all loose rust and paint it. Maybe I should put it somehow this way. Yeah, we are destroying the license plate. Maybe I should do the top one, top part. Yes. And I will remove this. Is it? I will try to remove these, because these are just two bolts and we can get them out. Where is this? I'm missing my screwdriver. Maybe I should do something with this mess on the table. One goes here, this goes here, and this goes here. We will continue. Eventually I will find my screwdriver. Okay, here it is. And I have to use imbus, or American call it Allen key, because it is Allen key or imbus. Imbus is German word originally. I think it's the name of the company which did it? I don't know. You can check the Wikipedia if you want to know more how to name this bolt head. Aha, yeah, there are installed two stainless steel rib nuts. We'll remove this one. That should mark this is the left side, the driver's side. I don't know how to have white. This is driver. Small d. Maybe should write d here. Okay, and if I am doing this side, I can do the second side, of course. I am not going to remove these DLR daylight driving lights because these 4 bolts, nuts on the other side. No, I will try to avoid to removing them, and when I will be painting I will try to cover them. Also I need to cover this label R and B. ARB, yeah, ARB, not R and B, because this is the label which should be there, because this is licensed. This is passenger side, and everything has be somehow homologated and something like this, and if I remove it they will not believe me that this is proper ARB bumper. So let's keep that sticker on it if possible. So this is not going down well to the rust, because really this was painted in quickly by Chlade. But when I continue somewhere up to this side, it will expose the rust, because there is original. And the problem is that I can expose the rust here, but there is little bit of rust below, and it will continue. This. Sometimes I just paint it with black spray, and you can see that it doesn't work. I don't want to spend the life here, so I will just go over and find the place where it is really loose, and we will paint it. And there is double layer here. I will try to remove them because I just bolted it to the main sheet. There is behind some holder for original blinker switch. Was not working because one of these was completely rusted out, and there was nothing, just the bulb with rusty end inside. Our wires were destroyed. This is good tool, but needs a lot of air, and my two compressors are not going very well today. One of these compressors has broken valve, so it runs only on half of it because it has just one working piston. We will try to remove this. Maybe I should install new frame. Definitely I need to remove this, and you can see this is bolted down with several bolts because I don't want to lose it. This plastic is not reliable. Just plastic clips are not reliable things on off-road vehicle. When you hit something, it's not good to just unclip the license plate and pay for new one. And even if policemen catch you with the front missing license plate, even you just lose it in the woods, I think it's about half of year without driving license. It's crazy. It's directed against people who are. Is this Dorks? No, it's Inbus. Who are driving without front license plates intentionally because they want to avoid the catching on speed cameras, and this is not the case of this vehicle. Definitely, this vehicle barely can go 80. Okay, in the town they can really it can go over. Oh, what? There is the nut on the other side. You are kidding? Yeah, really, there is a nut. We will switch to the rev nuts because I don't want to this a nut and washer and this stuff. It's really not. I will be removing and replacing it very soon because this is, I have to buy a new one. I don't have it right now, but I have to buy a new one, and yeah, I lost the washer. So M5? No, M6. No, I want M5. No, okay, it's M6 because it's big. I don't see the washer. I see another one, which is not this one, but I lost this. Okay, no problem. So M6, so we will be doing M6. Oh, let's do it. We will have to redrill the hole. We will use this one without heads. Okay, M6. Two nuts. Pliers. They are in M5. No, it looks like we have M6. Good. It's better than swapping the. But definitely the hole is not enough big. We need to drill 9 millimeters, 7.5, 8, 8.5, 9, 9. Yeah, 9. Okay, let's drill the 9. I don't have the... Yeah. I have this drilling machine. Yeah, definitely this is a drilling machine. Yeah. I was drilling a hole through the wall vertically from some opening in the wall going down through the floor, and I want to get out on the roof of the ceiling of other room, and this is not enough. I need to buy a longer drill bit. This is not enough long one. I need like, I don't know, 2 meters, something like this. And I will do it really smart way. I will buy SDS drill bits, very short ones and thick ones. I will do like, I don't know, 3 centimeters big drill bit, but the shortest one, which is most cheapest. And I will buy 3, and I will do one with extension and second with longer extension, and I will weld the last one, I don't know, 1 meter extension, and I will drill this hole through the wall with using several drill bits, because I cannot get with 2 meter long one at the first moment, because there is no space for the, not this one, the bigger one, drilling bigger drill. So I have to drill, I don't know, 20 centimeters, 30 centimeters. Then I have to push longer drill bit inside, and then I connect the drill and go down. Then I remove the drill, remove the drill bit, put the longer one, and then connect and drill another 20 centimeters and something like this. And once I get through the ceiling, I can drill from the bottom. Yeah, there is set. I have empty battery as usual. I have always empty battery during the winter because they are cold. They are not just discharged, but they are completely cold, because we have, yeah, should check if we are still having some fire here. Yeah, but we don't have fans running, so I don't know why. Yeah, we are running. The fans are running. Okay. Okay, I stopped them right now. It will take 1 minute before getting to the cloud services. This relay. No, it's not working at all. I have to restart it again. Okay, now it's connecting to Wi-Fi. It's self-made relay. Ah, yeah, it's having information, but it is not from the cloud outside, it's my internal cloud. This is also empty. This is new battery, the last one, and one cell was bad. This one has complete balancing system inside. It doesn't balance, but it never overcharge the cells and never over discharge cells. So you just connect this one doesn't have USB power bank output, but old one has, and just connect 20 volts and it will charge itself, and everything is done in the battery. It's showing the full, but once I this one is really bad because one cell is really bad, so I replaced it with some other, but it doesn't work. I don't know if I just replaced one cell, I think. Yeah, from some old Makita one. So it has different capacity. I should install somewhere here the balancing leads and some connector for because there is the battery directly, I think. And there are some MOSFETs which can switch off the drill because the battery is switching off the drill. Everything is done by battery in this system. But it's not big deal because you can buy battery here. You don't need to go to AliExpress and check if they really want to sell you the right one or some fake one, because this drill and these batteries is delivered by Auto Kelly here, which with almost the same price as in AliExpress. So because they bought it, probably big shipping container of it, maybe more, so they have the nice price and they don't need to pay the shipment, which I have to if I'm buying something from AliExpress. You can see that it is not healthy anyway. This one is healthy because this is aluminum. This is aluminum cover of the... I don't know, should I... Maybe I should add some fan to the compressors because they will be hot today. And I don't have... Yeah, this one is hot. This one is also hot. Hot. Too hot to handle. Okay, I will put this one there. And in meantime, we should do one thing, and it is cleaning the vacuum cleaner filter outside. Let's do it. Let's have some fun. The boys wants to have fun. F9 is the right one. Yeah, it's the right one. So I will connect some fan here, which will somehow... There is cold in this room, but moving the air helps to cool these compressors a little bit. Go to this one, okay, and also should go somehow to this one. There's a lot of strange canisters with strange fluid. Okay, this way, for example. Tak. And let's go back. No, we have to clean this filter, so I will do it outside. A bit of hose. Let's make some mess. It was not such big mess as I expected, but we have some problem. There is broken fin in this filter one, so it seems it's on the end of this life. Ooh, this is cold outside. Wow, no. So let's go back to this boring job. It's not definitely boring. I don't know why we are not getting water in the air. Normally I expected that it will be a lot of water going outside, but maybe this is so cold that it's still able to condensate in the tank. Once the tank is hot, it will stop condensating in the tank and it will go to the tubes and houses and gets out of the device. So we are still dry here, so good. This is new one. I broke this one. You don't believe me, but I broke this one. The cable goes down somewhere and it is just so big force that it broke this aluminium piece into three pieces. I don't know if I should remove the vein. I don't know which state of health the winch is, and especially this plate on the back side seems to be completely a little bit rusty, but not extremely rusty. So I will probably keep it as is. There is some kind of still not very dry asphalt. You don't need to use big force. It's just hammering. You just hold it on the position. Sometimes if it is if you want to go under something, you have to use force, but if you want to just get out the loose parts. It doesn't need to. You doesn't need to push. You need to use, you need to push a little bit more when it is covered with some rubber or some still liquid paint like asphalt. So it helps, but if it is just the paint or just the rust, no need to use faucet. I need new sticker, probably. Can you see this? This bolt is releasing. And there is something going out of this plate. It's funny. That's why you need to lock your bolts sometimes. I didn't do it. I didn't do this. I think it's enough. Let's do it quickly and problem is that this is so hard to get inside under the paint sometimes, because there is quite good paint here on this side, and I feel that there must be rust under it. Yeah, this was easy, but this part I have to keep it, but it's not rusty. It was just free paint, okay. Sometimes I have to be gentle, just holding it, touching the edge, and it will remove paint from the edge. If I push more, these will get around the edge like this. Like this, they will split into and doing nothing on the edge. So I have to. When I got this new, I was so excited that this is with thick plastic paint on it, yeah, but without any rust protection under it. The worst stuff is these tubular tubes. I think it's done on this side, maybe this one on this side, I don't know. Now I should do the tubes somehow. So I should remove this chain. It definitely works better if it is with high pressure, so if I wait a little bit it can go faster, but I have to wait. Yeah, and it even gets more too deep to the rust. Maybe I will remove these lights, but these lights are almost essential for this car because it's the original lights doesn't work very well, so I will have to find a way how to keep them and paint it over. Because yeah, I can remove them. It's not big deal, but I have to align them again, and I don't want to do it. Anyway, this is completely rusty, so having the light out under the light is not so much rusty, and I will not get to the more than I already this is not good direction, probably. This plastic paint is quite tough, so before there is a lot of rust under it, it won't get out. So this is the worst combination. Tough paint and no rust protection under it. I just can get 80% and the rest is under it and it will continue rusting. I can stop that. There is clean steel. Yeah, if I have infinite time, I can get everything down with this, but we don't. Oběd, dobře. Now this might get down. I don't know if I want to strip the lights down and this stuff. I can. The original idea was to put it into citric acid, everything as is, and remove the rust this way. The problem is that when I'm going back, I always finding the place where it's still. I can see under the edge and it goes down. So it's infinite work. I decided to remove the light. If I do this, I can see the the clean, no, not definitely 100% clean steel around. So maybe this will work. But this is only one point. it's enough for today. From this side, push it. No, I need some wooden piece to have it fixed in the vertical position. It's a little bit heavy, but we can do it this way. And we can continue from inside. It seems that this side is completely okay. On the driver's side, we have holes. I don't know how to clean or how to fix these holes right now. I don't want to weld this. I will probably use some. Maybe I should use some plaster or some glass reinforced stuff, and I don't know if I should put it on this bare metal or should I paint this, because I want this part first, and I will add some something on it. So I will paint it, and I hope during the lunch, because we are having lunch time now, it will get dry, and I will be able to apply some stuff over it. I will apply the stuff from inside. So I will just, this part is almost done. I will be cutting this, but let's quickly anti-rust around this area. We have to have it dry after the lunch, so something like this. Not too much, because if I do too much, it will be still wet. So let's spread it as much as possible. Basically, I will do all rusty parts this way later. I can do it right now. Clean my brush. And that's all. No, from outside I need to... Oh, fuck! I just put the paint on with some tools. This is the old wiper rubber, but this is not good if we have it painted. So I need to clean my brush. I can paint from outside already this part, because I will not do this. I will clean that what is gets through when I paint the second side. This is already done. Let's do this and completely. I will bring some fun, and I will, maybe I should direct some airflow to it. We'll see how it will be. It's already getting black, but if it is black, it doesn't mean it's dry. Okay, so it's time for lunch now. So thank you for watching this first part. We will continue after lunch. Same way, I will a little bit hammer it more, and then I will paint this. I will be heating here, because we need the more than 10 degrees to get dry this stuff. If it is too cold, it will not dry, and the reaction with the rust will not run. Maybe I should even more because the lunch will be long. Okay, I will put everything I have here. And after that, I will paint this with this stuff, and once it gets dry, we will spray it with some plastic, but not this kind of plastic which is on this. This was plastic. It was dry coat which you electrically bond the dust or this paint, and then it is heated in the oven, and it gets hard. So now we will use standard spraying the paint with air and so on. And also I will remove these slides for it, and then we spray everything to have nice black plastic color on it. And I am thinking about doing it the same on these parts and the whole rear bumper, and also that part. But I don't know. So that's all for this morning part. Stay tuned.